On behalf of the Prince George's County Public Schools and Empower Plus Virtual Communications, we welcome you to the Coach's Corner with your host, Todd C. Mitchell, Masters of Education. This episode's special guests are Michael Mayo, head football coach of the Charles H. Flower High School Jaguars, and Thomas Green, head football coach of the Eleanor Roosevelt High School Raiders.
I'm sitting here with Coach Michael O. Mayo, the head coach of the Charles H. Flower Jaguars. This brethren has been a part of this establishment since the opening day of the high school here. He is a seasoned coach. He has been coaching for the Flower Jaguars for the past 12 years. This year, Coach Mayo is doing an exceptional job as his Jaguars are off to an awesome start of a 4-2 record. Coach Mayo, how you doing? I want to welcome you today.
Thank you.
It gives a great pleasure. I know you guys. I don't want to take much of your time because I know you got a busy schedule. Those guys are prepared for this week's 2012 homecoming. But 4-2, that's not a bad record.
No.
In fact, that's a very competitive record, and that makes you the guys the team to be out there to be watched. What do you think about these guys this year?
Well, you know, we got a young group. I'm pleased with what we've gotten so far, considering the inexperience. We're playing with a lot of new kids. We got some kids to return, but we got a lot of underclassmen that we're playing with, so it's a challenge.
Well, your schedule, your record states 4-2, and you had 2 losses to 2 dynamite teams. One was Northwestern, and the other one was Suitland.
Yeah.
What do you think your game plan for this week is going to be that's going to transition you and get you over to that 5-2 record?
Well, we got to eliminate the mistakes, and the big plays. Against both teams, we made a lot of mistakes, and although they were good teams and they played good football, we feel like that, a lot of what, the outcome was based on what we didn't do.
Okay.
Execution, turning the ball over in critical situations. So we want to eliminate the mistakes and execute that.
Well, it's without question. I'm sure you're going to make sure they work hard and make sure they do their jobs well. I mean, if your losses came by mental mistakes, I mean, that's something that you can easily fix. So I got you looking really good this week. Flowers this is, for those who do not know, this week is Flowers 2012 homecoming. They will be playing against the Roosevelt, the Raiders. Yes, I'm sorry, the Roosevelt Raiders. And the Raiders, they are a 5-1 team. So you guys are in, this is going to be a good battle. You guys do have the home field advantage, and that's going to work to your benefit, I'm sure, with your fans and your families and things of that nature to support and cheer you on. You did make mention that there was not too many seniors, but you do have some.
Yes.
Who would you consider athletic standout at this time?
Well, we have a few. Keith, who plays wide receiver and defensive back for us, and Larry Smith, who plays wide receiver and defensive back. They're the main ones. We got a couple of people on defense, that fill in spots. But overall, we're fairly new, young, team. We got a running back. There's a couple of seniors, Marcus and Daquan Davis. Okay. But then after that, it's mostly underclassmen. We have a senior that's a quarterback, but he transferred back here from DeMatha after he had been here before. And that's about it. I mean, all the offensive linemen come back. The defensive linemen are new kids. We're playing with a lot of young kids, inexperienced kids.
Well, the inexperience does not show when they get on that field because your record shows that they are showing some proficiency as they get on the field. So that's big kudos to you. I'm not going to hold you long because I know you got them young men on the field and you got some work to do. So, Coach, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll see you later on in the day. Good luck. Thank you. Hey, guys, here we are. Todd Mitchell back with you, and we are here live with Coach Thomas Green, 5-year veteran coach from Eleanor Roosevelt Raiders. Coach Green, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. You know, I know you are working hard and working diligently out there with those young brethren. They're doing exceptionally well. They're currently a 5-1 team, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we give all credits to you and your discipline and what's going on. So tell me a little bit about what you got going on right now, what you think about your young men. And
I think it's a work in progress. Again, last year we graduated 22 starters last year, so we were basically starting over from scratch. We had a nice group of kids coming back, no starters, but they really worked their way up. We took a big loss against Wise, but we've been working ourselves back into we've been in the playoffs the last 5 years, so we'd like to continue that streak.
You stated that you have a lot of upperclassmen this year.
Yes, sir.
How many?
30 seniors.
30 seniors. So out of those 30 seniors, how many do you look at to see as a potential college candidate?
We probably have a good handful because we have a lot of first-year football players, so we have a handful of guys that we think that have an opportunity to go on to the next level. Given they finish the year strong, academically and on the football field, they'll have an opportunity to move on.
Well, let's talk about, you got a game coming up next week. This week's game against Flowers, Jaguars. I can say that I had opportunity to talk with their coach and look at them, and they were totally ready for you guys. What do you think?
Exceptional team. They've been in the playoffs since I've been here as well. They won the region last year. After we beat them in the regular season, they came back and knocked us off the first round of the playoff. They play hard. They play us hard every year. It's their homecoming. They're inviting us over for homecoming. So to me, that says something in itself. You know, you schedule teams for homecoming, you feel like you can handle. So for our team, for my staff, for my kids, that says a whole lot about this game. It's a game that we both need. They're 4-2. We're 5-1. Whoever loses this game may be knocked out of the playoffs. So I think this is a pivotal game for both teams.
See, that's incredible, because to see a team that is a 5-2, 4-2, and a 5-1 team, and still have an opportunity not to make the playoffs, that says something about the league and the competition that's out there itself. Are you going to do anything different than you have done in the past with any of your other preparations?
We practiced a lot. We're a lot more intense this week. We put in a few things for them. They're very aggressive. They do a couple of different things on defense, on offense, the things we've seen all year. But we've had a great week of practice, and I'd like to think we're prepared. Right now, the biggest thing for us is that we don't turn the football over, and we play solid defense like we've been playing the last 2 weeks. And if we can make some plays on special teams, I think we have a very good chance to win this football.
Well, I believe you definitely got a good chance. What about any of your highlighted students? Is there anything that you're putting in place that's new, that you've never seen before? Your team is just perfected? Because I know, like, as a player, a lot of times or as a coach, a lot of times you put plays in as the season, as they get better as a unit.
Yeah, right now, we're running a few more. We're spreading the field a little bit more than we have in the past. They're very big and aggressive, so we wanted to spread the field and make them play in space. On the defensive side of the ball, we're moving our defensive line around. We have a young man, Jalen Powell, who we think could be a Division I defensive lineman. Right. So we're trying to put him in places where you think they may run the football.
Right.
Let's put our best guy in position to make plays. Right now, he has 10 sacks on the year. He's second on the team in tackles, playing nose guard. Right now, he's starting on the offensive line as well. So if he has a big game and a few of the other kids, I think we have a really good chance.
And remember, that's Jalen Powell. Jalen Powell. So we're going to keep our eye on Jalen Powell. Well, Coach, I'm going to wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it.
I know that you got these guys well prepared, my brethren, and I ask that we're just going to, I can't wait to see Saturday's game. I'm Todd Mitchell from Empower Plus Virtual Communications, and this is a Prince George's County Public School System broadcast. We'll take you back to the booth and see you guys on the field.